NYE in the CLE. And what I just realized tonight was that there are billions of animals that don't need to be mutilated anymore, and defiled the generations of animals that have been destroyed systematically and mutilated. This is a time to really promote less suffering and pain throughout, so that we're not subjecting animals to these awful conditions and mutilations that are torturous and horrifying. And what the faith community can get behind is that what I learned growing up during the Sukkot holiday of farm freshness in the fall is that we wave these reeds throughout to say that God is throughout and He is one. And so with the luxury that people may feel like they have, they don't have to look at the factory farm conditions. This is the lived reality of God's creatures. This is the lived reality that creation witnesses as a whole through, because God has no choice but to be there. And the angels are with the veal calves that have been subjected to a horrifying existence for our pleasure and choice. Is that there's a time to slow that down and say we've really depleted a lot of resources, and our soil health depends on using less Roundup. Our water health depends on generating less manure. Our air health is threatened by the putrid fertilizer spraying, at least in rural areas that, are becoming sacrifice zones around CAFOs. But when there's extra maggots because the larvae in the chicken litter really birthed some kind of scourge in the countryside, that shit's felt, and we need to affirm quality of life in the countryside. And that's what hemp and omegas are all about, and that's what Meatless Monday can mean for healthier farming practices anyway, is just to be more efficient, be more resource efficient, be more kind and considerate to the animals being subjected to these pains and awful situations. So in this case, there's a time for more harmonious, loving living. So that's how I feel 2014 is. We've learned so much. Now it's time to fulfill and act and truly look at where are we being held up and in what ways. Who needs to find out about caring more about one thing or another? Where's our next direct thing that resolves something that needs to be helped? Where's our next thing? I'm going to be protesting pig castration soon. So all the animal caretakers in Ohio, stay tuned. We're going to have some announcements soon. Talk to you soon.